In the dead of winter, January 1959, a group of 10 seasoned hikers embarked on a challenging trek through the Ural Mountains of Soviet Russia. Their leader, a young engineer named Igor Dyatlov, meticulously planned the route with 8 fellow students from the Ural Polytechnic Institute and a seasoned sports instructor in his late 30s. All were experienced outdoorsmen, well equipped for the harsh conditions. However, what began as a thrilling winter adventure would become a chilling enigma etched in history as the Dyatlov Pass Incident. One member, Yuri, was forced to turn back early due to a sudden medical issue. The remaining 9 pressed on, their spirits high and their futures seemingly bright. They planned to send a message back to their sports club upon reaching a designated point roughly 3 weeks into the trek. When no message arrived by February 20th, a sense of unease settled over the club, prompting them to launch a search party. The search party's initial discovery sent shivers down their spines. Nestled amidst the snow-covered slopes stood the abandoned tent of the missing hikers. It was collapsed and partially covered in snow, but the most unsettling aspect was a large gash in the side, a deliberate cut made from the inside. Inside, the scene was eerily calm. The hikers' belongings were neatly arranged. Food remained sliced on a plate as if abruptly abandoned mid-meal, and their boots and equipment were laid out in an orderly fashion. An inexplicable sense of urgency seemed to hang in the frozen air. Over the next few weeks, the search party made a series of grim discoveries, each adding a layer of macabre mystery to the unfolding tragedy. The first 5 bodies were found scattered across the snow at some distance from the tent. Their state of dress was baffling. Some were clad only in their undergarments, despite the sub-zero temperatures, while others wore a haphazard mix of clothing. Adding to the horror, one unfortunate soul bore the marks of self-inflicted injury, with a gnawed hand suggesting a possible episode of erratic behavior in the throes of hypothermia. Months later, with the spring thaw melting the stubborn snow, the remaining 4 bodies were located. These discoveries were even more disturbing. One suffered a fractured skull, another a twisted neck, and 2 exhibited the most baffling anomaly: their eye sockets were empty. One of these bodies, a young woman named Lyudmila Dubanina, was also missing her tongue. The cause of death for the first group was attributed to hypothermia, a plausible explanation considering the scant clothing and frigid environment. However, hypothermia alone couldn't explain the peculiar injuries or the presence of unexplained fear that seemed to have gripped the hikers, forcing them to flee their tent in such haste. The bizarre state of the remaining bodies further compounded the mystery. Theories to explain the tragedy bloomed like poisonous mushrooms in the wake of the discovery. Avalanches seemed a likely culprit, a natural disaster capable of inflicting some of the observed injuries. However, the nature of the tent slash and the lack of classic avalanche debris cast doubt on this theory. The presence of trace radiation on some of the clothing fueled speculation of secret Soviet weapons testing gone wrong, though no concrete evidence supported this claim. More outlandish theories emerged, whispers of mythical creatures like yetis or even government conspiracies swirling around the campfire of public fascination. In 2019, the Russian government reopened the investigation, determined to finally unravel the enigma. Andrei Kuryakov, the prosecutor leading the renewed effort, proposed a new theory, the slab avalanche. This theory postulates that a layer of snow, thinner than a traditional avalanche, could have collapsed onto the tent, terrifying the hikers and forcing them to flee in a state of panic. This could explain their scant clothing and the frantic escape, as well as some of the injuries. However, this theory also fails to explain all the anomalies, particularly the missing eyes and tongue. While seemingly plausible, the slab avalanche theory remains unproven, leaving the Dyatlov Pass incident shrouded in chilling ambiguity. The enigma of Dyatlov Pass continues to capture imaginations. Was it a freak natural disaster, a tragic accident caused by a miscalculation or equipment failure, or something more sinister and unexplained? The answer, perhaps forever hidden beneath the icy embrace of the Ural Mountains, remains a haunting mystery, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown.